To answer that question, I think we have to take a step back to how the years were leading up to our engaging to be Limitless. We were experiencing boom times, so we were very busy. I think most businesses were busy, but it wasn't structured, it wasn't organised, and it wasn't sustainable. So when we started to see some difficult times approaching, December 2009 was when we looked at putting out a tender for external consultancy. We made a decision to invest as opposed to retrench, and we went out to 3 organisations, and To Be Limitless won the tender. That was January 2010. And in particular, what caught our attention was the use of the word ritual, which was a far more human way of integrating process into a business, which excited us. And we went from having our worst year in 2010, and once the processes that To Be Limitless integrated into the business started to take hold, we had our best year in 2011. When you consider that we are a 12-year-old business, it was quite a turnaround. And a lot of that was simple things, restructuring the business, refocusing the business. And what we liked about To Be Limitless was that we had an expectation of what they would do, which was more to do with structure, brand, team building. But To Be Limitless got so much more involved in the finances, in the sales and the marketing. And that helped us to have an incredible year in 2011, and that has brought us all the way through to 2014.
Look, Mick, things before were good. I mean, The Entertainer has been established now for 13 years. We've done a lot in that time. We've gone from 1 person, which was me, to now over 100. But I think what To Be Limitless brought into The Entertainer was going from good to great. And that's what's really reflected in our company now, just the enthusiasm, the communication, the excitement and the direction of all the staff. So I think what have you and your company have done has taken us to the next level for the future.
The first thing To Be Limitless did with us was a process of discovery. Without rushing in, they took a step back, learned the business, learned the people, spent some time, quite a bit of time in the office. And again, I've talked earlier on about a holistic approach, really getting to know the financial controller, getting to know the various people within the business, within marketing, within sales, to really get under, to really understand the business. And I think that really helped with the processes that moved on from there. How did To Be Limitless help us from then on? I think there was a sense of energy and a sense of passion in certainly what Mick does as a leader of the business. That translated through to the business. So we started fairly focused to begin with. We knew the difficult year we had in 2010. We knew what the priorities were, and we then focused on those priorities. And as I touched on, we had a fantastic year, 2011. We then looked at some of the more equally as important but the softer side of the business in terms of well-being of our team, cohesion, consistency, and that's carried through over the years, and we still talk about those things today.
To Be Limitless were fantastic to work with. But that's one of the things that I actually loved, was their professionalism, their punctuality and their passion for our company. So basically what they did, they treated us all as individuals, and they also treated us as a team and a company. So it was extremely diverse in some things, and it was extremely set in others. So you could actually make your own package in what you wanted to create for your company, and what works for you and what you want to achieve. So that's what I loved about To Be Limitless, that they, one, had so much passion for you and your company, and that everybody in the company actually, everybody in the company achieved from it, rewarded from it, and they always went that extra mile and nothing was too hard. And for me, that's what works.
The results were the immediate turnaround in the business when we had the global financial crisis was the immediate result, and that was fantastic. But as the leader of the business, we've always aimed at creating value. We've always aimed at creating longevity within the business, sustainability. And that was something that was very clear from day one that To Be Limitless we're going to look at as well, in terms of building a business of substance that has core values, that understands who they are. And I think during the boom times, a lot of businesses like ours lost their way a little. We went back to who we are, back to understanding our clients, back to getting back to the market, and there was a sense of confidence that was built within the business, particularly the senior team who were able to talk with an external party as well to support them. And then across the business, a sense that there was a strategy, that there was a plan, that there was security and a future for the business. And that's what we've spent 4 years now building with To Be Limitless. That's what we are. We're a value-based business, and a lot of that came from our initial discussions with To Be Limitless in early 2010.
The results have been fantastic. We've only been doing it for 3 months so far, so I can't really tell you the exact results yet because it's a journey, not a destination. So the results for us have, to be honest, they've actually excelled in what they thought and what I thought they would actually be. So my senior management team, they're bouncing around the office, they love it. I mean, when we come back from seeing Mick, it's almost like a therapy session. It's, it's great. It really gives you an edge on your professional life and your personal life, which they love, and we're also investing in our people, which is great. And as a team, they also love it. I'm just seeing so many rewards. The results are great. We're getting an extra 10% out of everybody, and we're growing along the way. And look, to be honest, we have a journey to go, and I expect more to come. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the future and to see what else To Be Limitless can bring to our company, because if it's anything like it has been now, we're very excited.
Yes, I would. Yes, I do, and I have done on several occasions to many of our partners, friends, colleagues, business leaders around the market. Why would I? I think to begin with, there's a passion and an energy that is clear in the business. We have it in our organisation as well, and To Be Limitless have helped us to not only create that but sustain it. Why do we recommend To Be Limitless? There's, as I touched on earlier on, the holistic approach. We worked with other consultants in the past, in the history of the business, and they do tend to be a little one-dimensional in terms of their delivery, often related to a scope of what they've set out to do. What we find with To Be Limitless is that they look at the business and the relationships and the people from a number of different perspectives, and thoroughly enjoy people, thoroughly enjoy who they work with, and thoroughly enjoy creating value and success. I
absolutely do recommend you, not would I do recommend To Be Limitless. Every single CEO that I see that's my friend or someone that I believe that could learn from them, I actually tell them our story about you and your business and what we've got out of it and what we've achieved as a company. So without any doubt in my mind, I would definitely recommend you. You've got to speculate to accumulate, you've got to invest in your staff, you have to see the future growth of your company, and everybody needs direction along the way. And nobody can do that by themselves, and that's what people have to understand. So absolutely, I would definitely recommend you.